Here we go. So, ready? Let's get grounded. Now, I don't mean go to your room, you're grounded, like a punishment. That's not getting grounded, right? So, grounding is meant to help you connect to the here and the now. What's happening right here, right now? It's the present moment. We talk about it all the time, right? So, not what's happening in the past or 5 minutes ago or last year or when you were just an itty bitty baby. And it's not the future, what's going to happen 5 minutes from now or tonight or tomorrow or when you're an old man or woman. It's right here, right now. So I like to use a rock to help me get grounded. Maybe you have all brought a rock with you too today. Excellent. And why a rock? Well, it's the best way to notice the here and the best way to notice the here and the now is to feel our feet on the ground, right? And I mean the earth, the actual earth, right? The outside, the grass, the dirt, the sand, right? And we can't always bring the ground inside. Nobody likes when you bring sand or dirt or grass inside, right? But we can bring a rock inside. And a rock is a piece of the earth. And when I use this rock, I like to hold it in my hand and I focus on every bit of it. And when I do, my mind starts to calm down and feel peaceful, especially if I feel nervous or sad or angry or really worried about something, right? Rocks are great. You could keep them with you wherever you go. You could carry them, put them in your pocket. You could have one in every room, one in the car. So it's a perfect tool to help us stay grounded, to help us stay calm, to help us stay in the here and the now. So before we get to our meditation, I want you to read a book about how to find a good rock. It's called Everybody Needs a Rock. And there's 10 rules in here to finding a good rock. All right, you ready? Here we go. This book is written by Byrd Baylor and illustrated by Peter Pernell. Alliteration. Okay. Everybody needs a rock. I bet you didn't know there was rules to finding a rock, did you? There are. Here we go. Ooh, that rock looks like an elephant. Everybody needs a rock. I'm sorry for kids who don't have rocks. I'm sorry for kids who don't have a rock for a friend. I'm sorry for kids who only have tricycles and bicycles, horses and elephants, goldfish and 3-room playhouses, fire engines, wind-up dragons, and things like that, if they don't have a rock for a friend. That's why I'm giving them my own 10 rules for finding a rock. Not just any plain rock. I mean a special rock that you find yourself and keep for as long as you can. Maybe forever. If somebody says, "What's so special about that rock?" don't even tell them. I don't. Nobody is supposed to know what's special about another person's rock. All right, here are the rules. Rule number 1, if you can, go to a mountain made out of nothing but 100 million small, shiny, beautiful, roundish rocks. But if you can't, any place will do, even an alley, even a sandy road. Rule number 2, when you're looking at rocks, don't let mothers or fathers or sisters or brothers or even best friends talk to you. You should choose a rock when everything is quiet. Don't let dogs bark. Don't let bees buzz at you. But if they do, don't worry. The worst thing you can do is go rock hunting when you're worried. Rule number 3, Bend over. More. Even more. You may have to sit on the ground with your head almost touching the earth. You have to look a rock right in the eye. Otherwise, don't blame me if you can't find a good one. Rule number 4. Don't get a rock that is too big. You'll always be sorry. It won't fit right in your hand. It won't fit in your pocket. A rock as big as an apple? Too big. A rock as big as a horse? Much too big. Rule number 5. Don't choose a rock that is too small. It will only be easy to lose, or a mouse might eat it thinking it's a seed. Believe me, that happened to a boy in the state of Arizona. Rule number 6. The size must be perfect. It has to feel easy in your hand. When you close your fingers over it, it has to feel jumpy in your pocket when you run. Some people touch a rock 1,000 times a day. There aren't many things that feel as good as a rock, if the rock is perfect. Rule number 7. Look for the perfect color. That could be sort of pinkish gray with a bits of silver shiny in it. Some rocks that look brown are really other colors, but you only see them when you squint and when it's right in the sun. Another way to see colors is to dip your rock in a clear mountain stream, if one is passing by. Rule number 8. The shape of a rock is up to you. There is a girl in Alaska who only likes flat rocks. Don't ask me why. I like them lumpy. The thing to remember about shapes is this. Any rock looks good with 100 other rocks around it on a hill. But if your rock is going to be special, it should look good by itself in a bathtub. Rule number 9. Always sniff a rock. Rocks have their own smells. Some kids can tell by sniffing whether a rock came from the middle of the earth or from an ocean or from a mountain where wind and sun touched it every day for 1,000,000 years. You'll find out that grown-ups can't tell these things. Too bad for them. They just can't smell as well as kids can. Rule number 10. Don't ask anybody to help you choose. I've seen a lizard pick one rock out of a desert full of rocks and go sit there alone. I've seen a snail pass up 20 rocks and spend all day getting to the one that it wanted. You have to make up your own mind. You'll know. All right, that's the 10 rules. If you think of any more, write them down yourself. I'm going out to play a game that takes just me and one rock to play, and I happen to have one here in my hand. The end. I love that book. So maybe you go on a rock hunt tomorrow, or maybe you already have that special rock. Me, I brought this one. It's smooth on one side, and on the other side, it's painted, and it has the word joy on it. So you could always decorate your rock. You could always write a word on it. Yeah, you have to make it special just for you. Or maybe you want it nice and clean, right? So let's get started with our comfy, cozy portion of our meditation. So you can lie down wherever you are, make yourself comfortable, use some pillows or blankets, whatever feels good, and just be cozy for a moment. Awesome. Okay, so once you find that cozy position, I want you to just take a couple deep breaths to start and get ourselves grounded again, get ourselves present again. So maybe you close down your eyes. Maybe You just pay attention to the tip of your nose. And you notice the breath coming in and out of your nose so slowly. Maybe you feel if the breath is cool or if it's warm passing through your nostrils. And just notice. So you hold this rock in your hands while you do that. I place one rock in my hand and my other one cradles it. Maybe you cup your hands over it, holding it in your fist, and just noticing your breath. Slowly in through your nose and slowly out of your nose. Unless you have a stuffy nose, you could breathe through your mouth. Good. Breathe in again, really slow. And breathe out. You might even notice your belly filling with air. And then lowering down. You might feel your chest or your shoulders moving and rising as you breathe in. And relaxing as you breathe out. And this is how we get grounded. Whenever we feel those really big feelings inside. We hold on to something that comes from the earth and we breathe. Now, as you hold your rock, I want you to notice the texture of it. How does the outside feel? Is it smooth? Is it lumpy? Is it sharp? Move it around in your hands. Go slow. Feel every corner of your rock. And don't use your eyes to do this. Maybe keep your eyes closed. As if you didn't have the sense of sight and you were just using the sense of touch to see this rock with your hands. Really notice everything about it. Notice not only the texture, but also the shape of it. Is it kind of circular? Is it more like a cube or a square? Is it round like a sphere? Or is it flat like a pancake? And then feel the weight of the rock in your hand. Is it heavy? Is it light? Put it into the other hand. Notice if there's a difference. Even notice if it's warm or if it's cool to the touch of your skin. And then you could open up your eyes and just take a look at it again. And notice every little thing about this rock. If there's any little cracks or bumps, if it's broken off of a larger rock, or if all the edges are smooth and shiny, if it's decorated with paint or markers or has a word on it, notice that too. Notice every little bit of it. And then take that rock again, place it in your hands, and close your eyes again. Again, either sitting up or lying down, whatever feels comfortable for you. Now, maybe this rock has special meaning to you. Maybe there's a word on it like mine, which says joy, or a nice design that makes you happy when you look at it. Maybe you found it in a special place and it reminds you of your trip there. Or maybe you found the first rock you saw right outside your door. Think about how the rock got to the place where you found it. The simple rock you found right on the ground, wherever you were in that moment, in the here and the now of that moment. And consider the connection of this little rock to something so big as the entire earth. That's pretty powerful. So maybe you hold it between your hands and you close your eyes, and just for a moment, you sit. You feel connected, you feel grounded. You feel the ground from which it came. So let's feel grounded and make ourselves really quiet for a little bit. And we're just going to sit and notice every little thing about our rock. We'll try to keep our eyes closed, our body still, and our breath soft. And I'm going to be quiet for a moment. So you just be with your rock. Now, if your mind starts to wander, which it probably will, bring your mind back to your rock. Maybe you feel it and move it in your hands. Maybe you glance down at it, then close your eyes again. Your mind's going to want to think of something else. That's its job, to think. But if it gets off track, just bring it back to your rock. And doing this helps you keep present, helps keep you connected to the here and the now. Let's take a couple more deep breaths here, challenging ourselves to stay nice and still and calm and relaxed and present and grounded. And everybody take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And maybe you gently blink your eyes open if you feel like it. And then we'll bring this rock between our hands, right in front of our heart. And you can do this on your side if you're lying down. And then keep your body quiet, but maybe we make a soft sound of Om together. Breathing in. The light in me sees the light in all of you. Namaste. Hey, everybody. You rock. Good night.